Hey, I'm Sears. This is a follow-up video since the last one about my top 5 VST compressors. Let's keep this one short and simple and just jump right into it. So I promised to talk about the Cytomic compressor called the Glue, and here we are. I was always a fan of SSL emulations, and I'm by no means an expert on the hardware side of things, meaning I have never used the hardware console. I just use the plugins and that's about it. So, what's this compressor about? The Glue is an emulation of E and G hardware series of the real thing, and combined into one plugin. It has your standard stuff you can find on any other SSL emulation: threshold, makeup gain, ratio, attack, win and release. The Glue has also internal and external sidechain, bypass button, dry-wet knob, and a peak clip in button which serves as a distortion box. It's basically a limiter to tame any harsh peaks that might come out of the thing. This is a bus compressor, so my take on this would be to use it on buses, where you group certain amount of instruments that you want to glue together. And speaking of which, Waves recently released the G-Bus emulation as a single plugin, so let's take a look at that as well. And here we are. Next to each other nicely. So, standard stuff. You have your threshold, ratio, makeup gain, attack, release, bypass button, analog switch. Yeah, that's about it. You can take a look at the Cytomic video about what the analog button does. But basically, it's adding noise that was present in the hardware thing. And of course, comparing these two visually makes no sense. Let's compare them by sound. I have 3 loops playing together that are sent into a single bus. There they are. I will set both these compressors to byte 12 dB from the sound with identical timing settings and makeup gains. Let's start. Let's try something more extreme. It's very subtle, but I think the SSL emulation from Waves is a little more pleasant. The peaks are not that harsh. And on the other hand, Cytomic is a little bit more aggressive. The slamming is more present there, and yeah, it's way more aggressive. Like, not way more, just like it's very subtle, but it's there. It's like a bit more aggressive. So yeah, that's my take on this. Cytomic is more aggressive, better for slamming sound, and SSL Waves, it might be a little bit more for like this gentle glue, and yeah. But anyway, both compressors are great. I can totally recommend those. If I would have to pick between those two, I would pick Cytomic. But that's just me. You might prefer the Waves version. But yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye. And also, don't forget to subscribe.